What's up, guys? Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys just a short video this time out. The topic is going to be breaking out of a slump. Now, I don't know about you guys, but oftentimes players will go through, hard times basically in Clash or anything really. But, when things aren't going your way, I wanted to give you guys a couple tips on kind of breaking out of that funk that you're in and getting back to the level of performance or expectations you have for yourself. So the last month or 5-6 weeks maybe, I've been in a really bad funk, and basically what's been going on is it started when we started going up against quite a few mismatched clans in a row, where we were going up against 35 Town Hall 10s to our 4 or 5, and it was Town Hall 9s hitting Infernos, and it just got a little bit silly there for a while. And I don't know that was the catalyst. That's just when I remember all of a sudden the game became hard for me, and it shouldn't be hard. I've had plenty of success in the past. I have quite a few war stars, and all of a sudden it was like the game was hard. So what do we do about that? The first thing is to not get frustrated. It's very easy to get frustrated. I'm going to go ahead and play a couple attacks in the background here. This is my war against playing with Cock. We're going up against PWC here in a random war that was arranged for later, if that makes sense. So it's not the rosters that either one of us would have. We're also outweighed by them. They have a couple extra Town Hall 10s. So it's not ideal, but they made some concessions, and we're going to give it our best. But the first thing that you can do is to hit low. Hit below your normal swinging weight. As you can see, I'm one of our upper Town Hall 9s here, and I'm hitting a base that, it's got high-level defenses except for the splash, basically. And the heroes are level 30. So it's not too terrible as far as, strength. But I'm still hitting low. I'm hitting, all the way down at number 27, which is, quite a bit lower than where I would normally hit. So that's my first recommendation. Don't try to be the hero, especially when things aren't going your way. Have the awareness of yourself to realize that, crap, things aren't really going right lately. And, do your best to make the tweaks necessary to help your team out. Because, I got to apologize to my guys. It sucks going out, war in, war out, expecting great things from yourself and then falling short, and then knowing that other people are wondering what the heck are you doing, whatever. But yeah, so I've just tried to keep my chin up, try to keep a good attitude about it. You can see here Quad Quake Goho, just like we showed in the strategy guide, guys. Really kind of good execution, but I did miss the Quake a little bit. I wanted to open up this wall piece back there. That way those golems could get in there and trigger some bombs for me and tank some defenses. So I did end up eating a bomb that I was not intending to eat. So that's going to be real thin on my hogs. I held off as long as possible with my queen ability so that my hogs can tank. But opens up the wall. Those skeletons absolutely saved me because now the golem's able to tank. And I kind of limped through on this first attack. So it was a good plan. Again, one little thing in it did go wrong. But if you guys keep your head up and keep trying and make sure you plan, just absolutely plan the crap out of your attacks, do the best you can scouting, and try to make sure that all the details are covered. Run these plans by your clanmates and ask, hey, am I missing anything here? Do you see anything wrong with this? And don't just accept, yeah, looks good for an answer, because yeah, looks good is what gets you to lose raids, basically. So you want to have that good communication with your clanmates. You want to have good feedback. And all of a sudden, what do we got here? Is this a, building that we've missed? So it looks like I've dropped a minion on this mine, but it got taken out by an air bomb. And we got to run all the way back across to get it, but no worries. So here's the first raid, guys. We did take this one out. So this is my second 3-star in a row, dating back to last war against We Are Raiders. I picked up a triple in my second attack there. So I'm feeling pretty good at this point, building up a little bit of confidence. And when you get that, that confidence going, you start to have some good ideas. One thing that you can do too to help out your clan when you're going through a little bit of a slump is you can do one of two things. If you catch it early enough before you're in a true funk and, things really aren't going your way, you can wait to do more cleanup attacks where, enemy Teslas and bomb locations are known. Once those things are known, it gives you more information with which to do your attack, and it's going to lead to success much more often than it will be in a blind attack. However, if you're at the point where, all raids aren't going right, or you've, failed quite a few in a row, and you want to help your team out, do fresh attacks. Do these initial hits for your teammates. That way, if it doesn't go right, you can at least provide a good scout. You don't want to be wasting, a third and a fourth and a fifth attack on a base. Do those fresh attacks. So let's watch the second attack here of this war. This was a cleanup attack. And guys, when you're trying to break out of a slump, pick some bases that have a good plan already on them. Like this base was 97%. And I was able to basically take his plan that he did, look at it, and you find where it broke down. You find why he got the 97%. Why did, he run out of time? What things happened that caused the raid to fail? And once you find those, then you try to determine, okay, what can you do differently? So, we're doing a little bit of a queen walk here. We've got funneling going on with the minions. So, so far so good. Once we get into the compartment here with the air defenses and start clearing out those buildings, we're going to lure that clan castle up there. And in the clan castle, we know that there's a lava hound. And once the lava hound comes over, we want to make sure that the queen's engaging it with as few defenses on her as possible. So right here, you're going to see the goblins come down. Boom. Lava hound is out. And now check this out. The mortar is going to go down. And now the closest thing is this lava hound. So we got some hogs that come in, take out the archer tower while it's distracted with the queen. And then after that, we can start our kill squad, which is up in the top. A couple golems are going to come down, backed up by wizards. And it looks like that queen is going to be coming and shooting golems pretty heavy. So we're going to wall break in, and then we're going to drop a poison spell on that queen to slow down her rate of fire. Dropping poisons on heroes. A lot of people are like, well, it doesn't do anything. It hardly does any damage. Well, you're right. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does limit the incoming damage quite a bit. So send in the golem, send in the king. We get that enemy queen taken down, no problem. And at this point, I'm waiting for my queen to take out the air defense. She does. So I drop in one balloon to target the cannon that's over there that I'm not going to be able to get to. A couple bomb drops are taken off here, and that cannon is gone. And then a jump spell goes down to get that queen all the way across the board there. So I see the king. The golems are going to be done with that compartment, and they're going to break through the wall here once he uses his ability. So on the bottom left, we send a few hogs in. The goal here is to get those through this section and trigger that double giant bomb. I sent a few more hogs than necessary just to make sure the spring traps didn't take me down. I do lose 3 hogs there to springs. And we get through, trigger that double giant bomb, but it's too late. End up with an extra heal, extra giant, extra goblin, extra wizard. Basically swag everything, and the cleanup's pretty much already done. We've got a couple wizards over there finishing up, and we've got wizards on both ends of the trash ring here. So that's kind of how my raids ended up with playing with Cock. It was a really solid war from not only me, but my clanmates, yes. But to wrap up, guys, don't get down on yourself when you're in a slump. I know this is almost like a motivational speech, and I guess it's kind of intended as such. I've been in a position now for many months with leading this clan that we have in WHF. There's a lot expected of me from a performance standpoint, and you always want to make sure that you deliver. Now, even for those of you that don't have as much weight on your shoulders, you still want to do well, right? And make sure that if you do find yourself struggling, take a step back, analyze what's going on. Are you rushing your attacks? Are you not planning? Are you just basically saying YOLO and going in and, trying to take out a base that looks obvious, but maybe you missed something that you could have found if you had just talked it over with your teammates a little bit? Are you drawing up a plan? Are you in voice communications if you're in a clan that's serious enough to tackle a base like that? These are all the types of things that we do in WHF that really help us, execute well. But as you can see, look at the results right now. Just 3-star after 3-star after 3-star. Things are going extremely well. But look at this. From number 17 up, have not missed a raid yet this war. So that's the kind of consistency that we're striving for. And when you're falling short of that, just step back, self-analyze, figure out what the problem is, and fix it. And then when you go to fix it, do it on bases that allow for a little bit of margin of error. Like, for example, you saw me hitting in the mid-20s this war versus in the teens where I probably normally would be. The second raid, absolutely crushed it. It wouldn't have mattered if that was a completely maxed out Town Hall 9. It would have ended in the exact same result. The first raid was a little bit iffy. And the missed quake on the backside there, I missed by 1 tile. That could have costed me on a base that was a little bit more difficult. My queen probably wouldn't have been able to finish it up. So those are the types of things, guys. My confidence is a little bit higher than it would have been had I failed that first attack. But it's high enough now for me to make this video for you. So PB back in the saddle. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you're in a struggle, step back, figure out what's going on, keep your chin up because it's all going to be good. Just get out there, just keep practicing. Don't take time off and say you can't do it. Keep practicing. You'll get it. I've got all the faith in the world in you. So for now, guys, this is Powerbang. I'm signing out till next time. Take care. Right up the gut of this base, assuming that wall is open, and you'll notice he's brought 3 wall breakers to make that happen.